Hey folks, we're gonna we can finally move on from our string functions, and now we're gonna get into the map data structure, which is a native data type in Golang. Thank God, which is fantastic. To solve the following problem, we're gonna first define a data structure, define a map, and give it a bunch of first names and last names. It'll be the map in Golang is key and value pairs, right? So we have to define a variable of type map, and it will be of string and string. And then we will fill it up with several first name and last name. The key will be first name, and the last name, the value would be last names. Then we're asked to write a function that will go through this map and return true if there's any repeat in the first names. Otherwise, it will return false, right? It sounds pretty simple. Normally, I practice these things before I record the video. Today, I'm a little lazy and brave, so I'm going to try and do this live. Let's see how that goes. If you find these videos useful, please like and subscribe. That will help me out. Okay, package main, like always. And sooner or later, we're going to print something, so might as well import the FMT package. I'm not sure if we're going to need the strings package, so I'm going to leave it alone. Now, let's write the main function first, func main. And in this function, we're going to define a map, var, we'll just call it first and last, first last. And this is of type map, and it will be of forget how to do this. Map of string and string. Let's see if that actually is correct. Expected that, found this. Okay, so this expecting maybe something like this. Nope. Expected type, but found, oh, maybe it's inside. Duh. Already? How's that? Yeah? Nope. Doesn't like it. Expected this. Expects that. Fine. What is this? That's pretty embarrassing that I don't know how to define a map in Golang, so I'll have to look that up. Define a map in Golang. Yeah, in a coding interview, this will look really bad, just so you know. Okay, go by examples. Da, 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 da. Oh, make map. We can make map. That's easier. Make a map and then string and string. Okay, let's do that. Just like making a slice. Okay, we'll just make a map. Make map and I think it goes like this. String and string. Okay, still, I hate to copy paste, but okay, first of all, you have to do that. Make and then first the parentheses, and then square brackets. So first of all, you got to do that, and then make like that. We don't need that. Do you like it? Expected type found this for first lab. Oh, because I don't think I need to group. That's better. Okay, finally I got it. Make a map of string and string. Okay, so now we have that. Let's fill it up, right? First and last. How do I fill up the map? It's pretty telling that map. Oh, there you go. Map, key value, so on and so forth. It's pretty clear that I didn't do this. I didn't practice it ahead of time. Okay, so first we'll say, let's just say John, and let's assume that everything is lowercase to make life work easier. Equals Doe. Do you like it? Undefined. Oh, to make it a string, not a variable. Could that take? Okay, now I'm gonna maybe make 5 of these and then change the names around. At first, there'll be no repeats, but then we're gonna, when you actually run the function, we'll change the data to return true when there's repeats. So let's just say Paul, and then let's just say Peter, and then let's just say, oh, I don't know, Jose, and let's just say Kumar. All right. So we have a map of that has 5 records, I guess, rows, as key and value. Now we have that. We haven't made the function yet, but this is what we want to do, right? We want to say result, right? Result equals is there a repeat? First name. That's a pretty long function name, but okay. And we're going to send it first and last, our beloved map that we just created. Okay. And it will come back as a Boolean. So now we have to make that function. So function func. It's going to take in. Let's give it a name, data, and that'll be a map of string and string. String, okay. And it's going to return a Boolean. All right, and this is the code. I'm going to go in there. Okay. Now we have to obviously have to loop through this map, right? So let's just try that first. For just say I for now, being lazy, equals range of map, not map, data, and we're going to do something. What we're going to do is we're going to actually write another function. Is it? We're going to, so this is the algorithm part, right? We're going to put in a new slice all the first names as we go through them. And as we put them, the other ones we're going to compare if it already exists in the slice or not. So we need another function that gives us whether or not it already exists in the slice or not, right? So we're going to, so first thing we're going to do, so there you go. So first of all, easier to demonstrate. Let's make a slice, S1, or let's just say slice 1, make like more readable. Slice 1 equals make slice of string, and at first it's just empty. Cool. Now we're going to say, for each one that we read, we're going to say slice 1 equals append. It's interesting, it's not taking that. Slice 1 equals, do we do append like that? Nope, append. I'm losing my mind here. It's so easy. Slice equals slice one dot append. I am not doing a good job today. Golang append to a slice. Appending to a slice equals append, and that equals append slice one, and then we're going to append it with data. Actually, I should not call this I. We should call this first name first, because that makes more sense. Data first name. Okay. No complaints from the syntax boss. So we're just going to append to the slice. And then we're going to call this other function that we haven't written yet. We're going to say, actually, no, we're going to look into this slide first. We're going to check if it already exists or not. And only if it doesn't exist do we add this. So first we got to make this other function, func. And this is going to take in S1 as slice native type. String, slice of string. And it's going to return a boolean. And the name of the function would be, is it there? I'll just call it already there to make it a little better. Already there. And this function, we didn't give it a name, so let's give it a name. We're going to say, whatever we call this here, is there. Yep. Okay. Again, we haven't finished this function yet because we need this function to work first. Okay. It's one. We're going to say, yeah, it's a boolean. And now we're going to have to go over the slice for we don't need the index, we just need the value, equals range of S1, right? And in the beginning, the result of this function by default will be false. By default, it's false. And then if it sees a match, then it returns true. S1 if, come on now, if v equals, so we're comparing, right? We're going to add, as we read the first name, you're going to add to the slice, and first we're going to see if it's there or not. So let's say when you first put John in there, we're going to see, hey, does John already exist in here or not? So v equals, I need another thing to come in here because we're going to, that is one parameter, and then also a string called first name string. Okay, cool. Equals what we checked, first name. Then result now equals true. And break. I think break means don't check again anymore. Okay. And then return. This is what this is. That's the end of it. That's the end of 4. When for loop is done, we return the result. Okay, so that function is done. Hopefully there's no bug in it. Now that we can use this, so slice one, we're going to say, first we're going to check if data and first, no, we're going to call the function that we just, what do you call already there? If already there, and we're going to have to send it, we're going to send the slice, the slice one. We're going to send slice one with this new one we're reading right now, which is the data and first. Okay, equals true, then again we're going to put result here. Result in the beginning is false, and if this happens, now the result is true. Result equals, this is why I should have done this first before recording it. Result now equals true because there's a match. Else we're going to feed it to the slice because now we have to keep track of all the ones that haven't matched yet. Else slice append data first. Yep, I think that's right. It's complaining about that. Missing return, of course, missing return. Yep. So you're going to say return result. Now, is there a syntax problem? Oh, we're not using result equals. Not used. Yep, because you're going to use that. FMT print line result. We can use result in 3 different places because the scope is different, so it's not going to mess it up. Okay. It's not complaining about anything, so let's save that. Nope, what happened? Command S. Let's save that code. No complaints by the syntax boss. Okay. Now let's see. Let's go to the directory and go run main.go. True. Okay. Is it true? Is there a first name? It's clearly not true. So now we have to debug. Because there's no repeat first name here, so why did you get it true? That's gonna be interesting. Okay. What is it true? Why is it true? Why is it true? Why is it true? We're looping through all of data, and first is an empty slice. Result is false. Result is false here too to begin with. We range through of data. We say, hey, is the slice have this particular name? Then result is true. Otherwise, append it to the slice. Then return result. Now let's see if there's any logic problem here. It's a boolean. We take in the slice. We take in the first name. First is false. Then we go through the range of S1. Yeah, maybe something's wrong here. Result is true. Break. If we already find a match, it's break. Okay, let's start debugging this thing. Let's say um, let's say this is the key here. So we need to print this empty. Let's see where is it turning true. Empty print first name. Save that and run the command. Ooh, interesting. Going through. Oh, first name is Doe. What? First name is true. I'm going to do this. I'm going to print the slice every time to see what's happening with the slice. Empty dot print, and I'm going to say S1. Command S. First, oh, it's adding all the last names. That's why there's a repeat. So it's checking. It's not checking the first names. It's always checking the last name. Okay, so that's the problem. Well, at least that's what's happening. What am I sending? So I'm definitely sending first. So there's something wrong here. For first equals range of data, send in data first. And data first, how is data defined? String in string. Wait a minute. Data doesn't have any field called first. First to last. We sent this here. First range. So this is returning the last name. Why is that the key? Oops, I think when we do, that's right, because if we do this, we're saying, because the way map works, when you call, that's right. If I say data of John, it's going to give me Doe, because that's how map is supposed to work. It's like an array whose index is first, but the value is that. So what we need to do is that's right. So here, by definition, let me make sure that I'm not lying to you guys. Can a map in Golang have duplicate? I think that's the whole thing here. Duplicate keys. Yeah, that's right. So here's what's happening. By definition, you cannot have repeat keys. That's just not how it works, right? A map has unique keys, and values can be whatever. So we need to basically change our definition of this problem. So it shows you a lack of understanding. Store first name and then write function return to true if there's any repeat. Last name. That's what it is. Okay, so save that. Now this code makes more sense. Now, we're going to test this code by not having a repeat and make sure that it actually returns false. D8. Now, there's no repeat in, oh, come on now. The last names. look at the values. So let's take out all the print stuff, and we can do this. We can uncomment this if we have to debug more. Let's save that. Is there a syntax problem? Nope. Okay, let's run this. False. There's no repeat. So what if we give it a repeat? Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. So I apologize for this video to be kind of rambling on and not being to the point. But hopefully, these troubleshooting helps you as well. But anyway, to summarize what we did here, we created a map whose keys are first names and has last names as the values. We then wrote a function, because we're going to need that when given a slice of, this should be called last name. This is totally wrong now. But anyway, when we send it, the values of the date, we send the last names to the slices, and to check if it's already there or not. So that's the function. That's the foundation that's the lowest part of this logic, right? We need a function that returns if a slice already has something, right? Now, then what we do is we wrote another function that loops through the map and looks at each row, each key value, and goes, okay, I'm looking at the first one. My first name is the last name here is D. Does D exist in the slice? Well, the beginning slice is empty, so it doesn't. So that's the case, then we put D in the slice. Now the slice has one value, D. Second, in the second row, in the second set in the map, we look at last name again and go D. And we say, does D exist in the slice? It does. Returns true. When that returns true, this main function returns true and exits, right? And if there is no match, what happens is the slice, not find, get out of here, Command S, right? What happens is the slice grows and grows and grows, and I can show you that, and becomes filled with all the last names because there hasn't been a match. So if we uncomment the slice printing, you will see how it grew and grew and grew. Didn't print. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. Let's try that again. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, never mind. So anyway, so the idea is we send D to slice that exists, that's there. Then we send D, then we send F, then we send G, then we send H. There's never a match, and the slice just grows and grows, but we never get a true value return saying there's a match, right? So that in that case, we get a false back. All right. Apologies for the rambling, but that's the video, that's the code. And I will see you in the next video.